Welcome back to One Up Boys with CR, doing a history of Nina Williams, and I really haven't played through the Tekken games before, so these histories have been nice to jump through different series and actually learn the fun and crazy lore that's sprinkled throughout, and Nina 100% has some interesting lore to learn. Definitely glad I was able to research all about Nina, and I'm hoping I can accurately share with you what I was able to find out. How she was created. She was created by Seiichi Ichi for Tekken in 1994, further designed by Roberto Ferrari in Death by Degrees. I skimmed through a couple more characters, and it seemed that the creation process for most of the characters in the series hasn't really been discussed all that much, sadly, but I was able to find a picture of an early version of her model that shows she was originally planned to be a different kind of character, with the design team later commenting that Nina or Kazuya were the soul, a cool part of the first game. Name meaning. According to the fandom page, they describe her name through onomatology, possibly as an acronym, No Irish Need Apply, an anti-Irish sentiment even though she's Irish. It also meant a Babylonian goddess of the watery deep, daughter of Ea, or possibly an anglicized form for the spelling of Niña, meant as girl in Spanish. Nina's look. Her outfits have changed pretty drastically game to game, though most have a common theme of being purple or being a skin-tight catsuit. Tekken 2 was the most wild with the catsuit and the stockings, and 3 had her most casual-looking outfit. Tekken 4, 5, and 6 had the most similar look, even down to the color schemes of purple. Her Tekken 7 outfit being the most eye-catching to me due to it being a torn wedding dress with an equally messed up story of Nina stealing it from her sister on her wedding night and murdering her husband-to-be on that same day. Personality. With the occupation of an assassin, I don't think it would be a surprise to anyone to say that Nina isn't anything less than cold-blooded, though her backstory gives a couple of good reasons as to how she got the personality to match her profession. First off, she was kidnapped and drugged when she was young by an underground force who wanted to create the perfect assassin. Then, after the events of Tekken 2, her and her sister were again kidnapped by the Kazuya Corps as punishment for not doing her job in the previous game and cryogenically frozen for 19 years, only being woken up due to being possessed with a spirit of ogre, this causing her to lose most of her emotions. It doesn't even stop there, as after Ogre stopped possessing her, she succumbed to memory loss about most of her life as a side effect of being cryogenically frozen. After these events, she becomes practically sadistic, even when she eventually regained her memories, only showing slight emotion once when she couldn't fire on a target after learning that it was her son who had been created through inferno fertilization when she was frozen. So, yeah, I think practically insane would describe someone with a life like that. Abilities. Nina has had the smallest arsenal of abilities out of the characters I've done histories on so far, but don't count her out of any battles just yet. Her father taught her lethal assassination techniques from his time as an assassin in the IRA, and her mother taught her Aikido's self-defense techniques from her time as the British Aikido champion. She has mastery of some weapons, can lethally wield poison, and can strengthen her attacks with the use of chi. Games she's been in. I'm not going to be mentioning secondary releases or systems because there's a whole lot to get through with this character. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 came out in 1994, 1995, 1997, 2001, 2004, 2007, and 2016, all in that order. She also appeared in the spin-offs Tekken Advance, Tekken Tag Tournament, Tekken 3D Prime Edition, Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and Tekken Mobile. Other games she's appeared in are Tekken Card Challenge, Tekken Resolute, Street Fighter X Tekken, Tekken Card Tournament, Tekken Revolution, Tekken Arena, and weirdly like Yoshimitsu, Pro Baseball Famista 2011. The final game she's been in is called Death by Degrees, which gives her the total spotlight, and I feel that this goes hand in hand with the original design team thinking she was one of the best parts of the first Tekken game. Voice actors. Nina has had 7 voice actors throughout her time in video games. Her first Japanese voice actor was Yumi Toma from Tekken 1 to Tag Team and Tekken Arena. Also, a little note, she voiced Ivy in Soul Calibur. Then for Tekken the motion picture, she was voiced by Minami Takayama, also known for being a vocalist and composer of 2 Mix, voicing Conan in Detective Conan, and Pai-chan in Virtua Fighter. Her new VA was Atsuko Tanaka in the CGI movie Tekken Blood Vengeance, also known for being the voice of Motoko in Ghost in the Shell and Bayonetta. Her final Japanese VA was Yu Kobayashi in Street Fighter X Tekken. Other voices she's done are Charlotte in Black Clover and Sasha in Attack on Titan. Her English voice actor started in Tekken the Motion Picture with Ellie McBride. Lyle Wilkerson started with Tekken 4 to Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection, also voicing Sarah in Virtual Quest and providing grunts for Christy and Zafina in other Tekken games. Nina's final VA is Mary Elizabeth McGlynn from Tekken 6 to the most recent title and Blood Vengeance. She's known for being the English voice of Motoko in Ghost in the Shell as well, and Mary and Maria in Silent Hill 2, as well as Wesker in Resident Evil Revelations 2. Extra info. In the live-action Tekken movie, Nina is portrayed by the South African model and singer Candice Hilbrand. So far, Nina is the only character in Tekken to get her own game. It is likely that Nina and Kunimitsu were actually going to be the same character due to early concept art found for Kunimitsu, depicting what looks like Nina in a kimono. Even the description is very similar, stating that it was a female assassin and Aikido prodigy with British origin. I'll be making 1 or 2 more of these before I take a small hiatus from this, but don't worry, there's still plenty more videos scheduled to go out on Mondays and Fridays, so you won't have to worry about that. Plus, we still got CRISPR posting every so often, so you guys will have that going on. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next video.